Hi, my name is Gerhard Schwantner, and welcome to Selling Power TV. Today we continue our conversation with Colleen Stanley, the author of a wonderful book called Emotional Intelligence for Sales Success. Welcome, Colleen.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
So how can we package that material, take it, and roll it out throughout the sales culture so that everyone in the sales organization can display emotional intelligence when they deal with their customers?
Well, there's really three things that I've seen in emotionally intelligent sales cultures. They're learning cultures, which I don't want to sound trite. They're collaborative, and you know what? They're generous. And so when you take a look at creating a learning culture, which by the way I think is the only way you're going to compete going forward, you need to hire what I call self-actualized salespeople. And self-actualization in the EI world means you hire people that are always on a journey of personal and professional improvement. It's obviously the kind of people you guys work with every day around here. And what often happens in the sales world is that people default to sales. They didn't choose it as a profession. And so sometimes I find that we've got these average, mediocre cultures out there. But if you find people that are passionate about sales or their product or their service, these are the people that are reading, studying, going to seminars, webinars, listening to audios, asking for wisdom. And when you think about it, the world is rapidly changing. I don't need to get into all of the Moore's Law or anything like that, but I ask my clients, has your business changed from 2 years ago? Has it changed from 2 months ago? And the answer is always yes. So if you're not hiring people that like to learn and grow, you're probably going to have a stagnant business, a stagnant culture. Now, as the leader of the organization, I also suggest that you become the model. You know, the pace of the leader is the pace of the pack. So are you modeling learning? What's the last thing, you know, are you coming to those meetings every week saying, hey, you guys, are we smarter than we were 2 weeks ago? Are you making your sales meeting, training, and coaching meetings, or are these goofy Groundhog Day meetings where we're just checking what's in the pipeline and, you know, so on and so forth? So that would be the first.
So how do you deal with the natural tension in sales where there's a conflict between, a tension between self-interest and company interest? So if I'm a salesperson and I upsell a client to improve my commission,
right,
and at the same time I know this lowers the profitability of my company, how do you teach salespeople to balance self-interest with bottom line interest?
Well, I think you can teach it, but I also think you need to hire for that. Some of the greatest organizations hire salespeople that get the big picture, that if the company's winning, I'm going to win. And so that could be some education on business acumen, profitability, here's how we make money. But I also think it's just hiring people that have that get it factor there. So those are in the emotional intelligence world, we probably call socially responsible. They want to give back to the community, which is the company.
A manager recently told me, salespeople are riding the company like a horse, and when the horse gets tired, then they switch horses, especially here in Silicon Valley.
Yeah. And that might be, I would say, taking a look at your hiring practices, and then studying how much is turnover costing you, how much is that self-centered salesperson costing you, and that may not be getting captured on the P&L, but it certainly does.
Is there a way to do sort of an emotional intelligence culture audit in a company?
There probably is. We have not developed that at this point. Generally what I see in these emotionally intelligent cultures, they're not really hiring the Lone Rangers. Now, Lone Rangers are proven to sell pretty well, but think about where the world is going. It's a team sell. Competition is no longer just local, regional, it's national, it's international. So if we don't have people that are collaborative, sharing knowledge, mentoring the new kids that come on board, I think you're going to have a problem competing going forward. So I take it back to I'm going to hire collaborative, other focused salespeople.
So do some companies make your book mandatory reading for everybody?
They do. It's just coming out though, so it's going to be more of our client base, and then part of the reason that we're doing some of the work we are right now is that we've had such great feedback and results from our clients that we know we need to get the word out there.
It's a wonderful book published by AMA. To get more information, what's your website?
It's www.salesleadershipdevelopment.com.
Well, go and visit the website, buy Colleen's book. It's a worthwhile investment.
Thank you.
Thank you, Colleen.